What is up? What is going on, everyone? Dave at SVA Card Collectors have a nice, informative podcast for you today. I'm so good. I'm so nice to you people. Going to be talking about managed payments on eBay. Before you guys do anything, if you're listening to this on YouTube or any place where you can like it, subscribe, comment, let me know what's going on. Don't say anything bad. It makes me sad. I'm not going to keep rhyming, but it is what it is. So, before I get into that, though, wanted to discuss some of the stuff that's coming out. I know in baseball you have 2020 Bowman, May 22nd, that's coming out. They still don't have a checklist out for it yet, but it is a coming. You also have 2020 Tier 1, 2020 Diamond Icons. That's on June 10th. The Tier 1's May 29th. The Pro Debut, June 19th. 2020 Clearly Authentic is June 24th, and Top Series 2 is June 26th. I don't know what they're doing with Top Series 2. I have no idea. Can't help you there. Maybe they're just going to make up people just to put in there. I have no idea, but they have that. You also have the Project 2020. I'm really not going to get into it because I'm not that big of a fan of it, even though a lot of people are. I just think most of them are just disgusting and hideous. But you have a lot of people who are not in the card collecting world that are fans of these artists that are coming in to buy these cards. So they are good flip. There's a lot of good flip potential, especially in the beginning ones that came out already. So you sort of missed the boat on that. Like I said before, the only ones that I saw that I liked, I actually bought 3 of them because I just thought they looked great. The Ben Baller, Mike Trout, and of course that was the highest print run for Project 2020. So there's that. That was a good kick in the groin. So that was my little dabbling of that. I still haven't even gotten the cards yet. Everybody else has them. They're having fun. They're playing with them, whatever. I haven't gotten them yet. Also, you have the what do you call it? Tops. They're not the 206 cards. They've been gone for 10 years, they say. It's the T06 replica cards. I actually like them. I like the way they look. I'm not overly crazy about them because I'm not overly obsessed with those cards, those vintage cards. Outside of, hey, they're old, they're pretty cool. But you get 10 cards per pack, and you get 8 base cards and 2 parallel cards. If you go to Topps.com, they'll give it to you. I'll put a link in this description. You get 2 per pack. You get a Piedmon. I'm not going to go through all the parallels. It's on there. But the thing is, it is $14.99 for a pack. Wah. And if you want 20, that's $260. So I think you get like a pack free. I'm not sure how the math works out. But it's right now. There's a month. It's a print on demand. So you got 27 days. So if you want these cards, you can go get them. So you can buy cases of them. You can buy a ton of them. And they just are going to print it for you. But the thing is, I guess once it's done, that's it. So you got 27 days left. And then after that, you have another 2 weeks. So you probably got 2 months. You probably see these cards if you order them today. They are interesting. I might pick up a pack or two just to, say I have them. Heaven forbid I actually hold on to them. That would clearly be the better thing to do. I'm trying to see how many are in a box. I guess 20 cards. Yeah, I'm thinking 20 packs are going to be in the box. So, I think it's something to buy. I don't know, depending on the print run. That's really going to be the whole thing. Maybe after a while, these will start becoming collectible. The rookie cards, things like that, maybe the autos. I'm not too sure about that. Also, Mcgwire and Sosa, their documentary is coming up, and their prices are booming. I'm not going to go into details. I know Sports Card Investor has discussed this already because he's got his machine that tells him, what's high, what prices are going up, but you don't need a machine for this. You have 87 Topps PSA 10s going for $250. You have the Tiffany versions going over $600, some $650. This would be like, you know what they say in the stock market, buy low, sell high. You'll be buying high right now. It's not the best time to be buying. Now, do you think it's going to go higher? I don't know. It's silly to me to do that. You can still buy a wax box of these for $30, $25, $30. You can just buy a whole case of them, and you'll probably be able to buy a whole case for way cheaper, and then you'll have a whole slew of Mcgwire cards that you can try to get graded. But by the time you get it back from PSA, it'll probably be over and the prices will be back down. So I would just wait it out. I wouldn't follow the hype on this one. But the one card I will say, that 85 tops isn't going anywhere. It's very difficult to get in PSA 10. So that price is ballooned up. I've talked about that before. And even the Tiffany as well. The just centering is really tough on that card. So that card I think will remain high. I think the other ones will drop down a bit. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it helps them get into the Hall of Fame. That's what I hope both of them. To be honest with you, they both should be in the Hall of Fame. They didn't fail a drug test, so how can you deny them? Just stupid. But whatever. I'm not going to get into that. So we're going to talk about the main topic: eBay managed payments. What is it? Basically, eBay has had enough of PayPal. Now, PayPal was owned by eBay. That is Elon Musk's little baby. And then they separated into their own companies. Now, if you ever had an issue with eBay with regards to like refunds or somebody saying that I didn't get the card or it's damaged or whatever the case may be, you will see how frustrating it can be working with eBay and PayPal, because eBay may side with you and then PayPal will not side with you. And since PayPal controls the money, you ain't getting that money. So it's very frustrating as a seller to have to try twice to say, hey, I did the right thing. It's hard enough one time and to get them to agree that you're all right. Now to try to do it twice just makes it more difficult. So eBay has been working on figuring out something that they could use, and eventually they came up with they're using a company Advent, I think it is. I think that's what the thing is called. The company that they're using. I know Uber uses them. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh, I cursed. I apologize profusely. I don't know. I forget the name of the company. It's irrelevant. So basically, they're going to be using them now. And they have been slowly integrating everyone into their managed, this one managed system. The benefits. There are benefits to this. Now, everyone probably by the end of the year will have to use this management, eBay managed payment system. You'll still be able to accept PayPal. You'll be able to accept other forms of payment, which is what is good about it. You can get Apple, credit cards you've already been able to use. But it helps, being able to pay with more things is good. The other thing is you'll be able to have access to all your prices, your refunds, and all that good stuff all in one spot. You won't have to go, because sometimes it shows up in PayPal and not on eBay. There's going to be none of that. They'll be able to take your fees out right away, which I think is a huge thing. They'll be able to take all your fees out, and just pay you what you need. That's what they say. Who knows if this actually is going to happen, but this is what they're saying. Meaning, you pay $50, now they take 10% out, so you only get $45, and that's what they would give you, instead of having to wait to pay for it at the end of the month. But you're also going to pay, you have that PayPal fee, where it's 30 cents per card, and it's 2.9% of the total value. Now, the managed payment there was no fee. It was just I think it was it's actually lower, but now they moved it up to 2.7% fee, which was much cheaper for people. And so it was a very attractive thing. But eBay, how they like to spoil a good thing. So relatively recently, they added something on. So instead of 30 cents, it's 25 cents. So now you're adding 5 cents. So that was one of the big draws for people to come over to the management system. And they say if you sign up by June, you still won't have to pay that. But there's two caveats to it. So I can't say, yes, you won't have to get, you won't have this 25-cent fee added to your listing. Not added to your listing, added to the final fee. Because it says sellers who signed up before the 4th of June, just say you signed up right now, you said, Dave, all right, I got to sign in, I want to save that 25 cents, and whose account has been continuously opted into the eBay managed payments won't have to pay the new fees. Shouldn't they just wrote people who've had this and have been opted into eBay managed payments? That's it. Because if you have one or not the other, it's like one or the other. If it says or, but it doesn't, it says and. So I can't tell you for sure if you sign up for it now, if you're going to save that 25-cent fee. But right now, it went from, I don't remember what the percentage was, but it's slightly less than PayPal now. It's 2.75%. No, 2.7%. So it's not that much of a difference. But again, you'll have everything in one place. If you have any issues, you just go to eBay. You don't have to go to PayPal anymore. There's none of that nonsense, which is a really, really good thing. And then they have other stuff. There's the reporting. You'll be able to do all this stuff and give you good reach arounds or whatever. I don't know. But that is the gist of it. So basically, it's being able to do everything in one spot. And you should be able to have better, more accurate reports that you can use if you have I don't even think if you have a store. You can just use it if you don't. The one thing that's bad is, well, it depends on if you think it's bad or good. You have to link a bank account. Now, I had a separate bank account, and of course, I let the money drop down below because I didn't pay attention because I had all my money in PayPal. So now I have to reinstitute it. If you're doing this stuff and you're buying and selling and trading, you should keep this stuff separate. You should have a separate bank account for this. And you can get one at Citibank or wherever the case may be. You just get a separate bank account. Doesn't cost you nothing. But keep everything separate because you're going to get confused. And so you'll have that. But it seemed, I liked the fact that that PayPal was totally separate. It took a couple of days for it to hit my bank account. It was sort of not, it's my money, not, me and my wife's money, and it's my play money. And if I can do whatever I want with that money. If, I want to buy a car, here we go. And if it's a bank account, yeah, sure, it's the same thing, but, it's not. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but to me, that's my thought on it. So you do have to link a bank account, but is it the worst thing in the world? No. There are some caveats. I think you can't sell international unless you are an American. You're using the American one, not Canada. I think you get screwed out of that. Eventually they'll let you do that. Charities and donation listings aren't supported. I don't think any of you people at charity have any donating or giving anything to charity for sports cards. Heaven forbid you spend extra money. That's not cards, you cheap bastards. No, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the gist. So, yeah, the money that will go into your bank account, it takes 2 days though. That's another thing. I'm sorry, I forgot that you get your money and it takes 2 days for it to hit your bank account. Whereas in PayPal, it's instantaneous unless you have a new account. But for the most part, when I went in my PayPal account, once I get paid, it was in PayPal. I got it, and then I could start spending it. I don't like that either. That was one of the. I'm sorry I didn't mention that earlier because that was one of the things that annoyed me about this. I want it now. I like the fact that PayPal was now. Yeah, the whole thing about this managed payment system when it first was coming out was like, well, PayPal's really expensive. We'll save you money on it. You don't have to deal with PayPal anymore with customer service. You just deal with eBay. We're gonna have all, we're going to have all our reports and everything in one place. You don't have to deal with PayPal. And all that stuff sounded really good. And now as they're rolling out more and more people are using it, they're just giving it to you. So, like, it's annoying. It's frustrating. If they just kept it the way it was, I think it'd be way better than PayPal. Now, I don't see much difference. I actually see it being a little worse because I can't get my money right away. So, there's my thoughts and what's going on with eBay management payment. It's nothing terrible. It's not bad. It's not going to kill you. It's not the end of the world, but that's just the way it is. All right, guys. Head over to svacardcollectors.com, download the Flick Chat app, and you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later. So I've been talking about Star Stock for a couple of weeks now, and actually last week they went live in their beta version. Well, ain't no beta no more. They are live. You can currently deposit, purchase cards, view those cards in your collection, and then flip the cards back on the marketplace. There's a lot more things that are going to be built. Like I said before, I've seen some of the things. I can't wait until it starts really being ramped up. Star Stocks is building a sports card marketplace aimed to be faster and cheaper for flipping sports cards than any platform. Currently looking for people who want to submit their cards to sell on their new platform. Star Stock is offering 5% commission, no ingestion fees. You just send in the cards, they do all the work. Cards are guaranteed and secured in a vault. They had a little guy's name I think is Pepe. He's just kept on working. With everything that was going on, he's got a mask and gloves. The guy's just there. He's just watching the cards, making sure everything's safe. You can also choose to ship the cards back to yourself at any time. So you can buy, flip, store, or ship cards with a click of a button. If you're interested in getting involved as a seller, contact Mike at mike@starstock.com. Right now, they're just looking for rookie cards and prospects of current players. Again, for more details, contact Mike at starstock.com.